Hello friends, I am Dr. Vinod Kumar Advani, Assistant Professor from Department of Commerce, the Bhopal School of Social Sciences. Dear friends, in this session we will discuss a very particular topic, important topic of income tax, that is tax deduction at source, or better known as TDS. In this session, we will cover few topics related with tax deduction at source. First of all, we will look at the concept of TDS. Second one, we will take the subject of the TDS or payment subject to TDS. Next, we will take the tax deduction at source from salary. After that, tax deduction at source from interest on securities. After that, tax deduction at source from dividend income. Then we will take tax deduction at source from interest, that is other than the securities interest. After that, we will take the tax deduction at source on the casual incomes. After that, it is tax deduction at source on the payment made to contractors. After that, we will discuss TDS rules regarding payment of life insurance and general insurance commission to the insurance agent. After that, we will discuss the TDS rule regarding the payment of the rent. So, dear friends, we will start with the concept of TDS. Dear friends, generally tax payment made by the assessee after a particular year on its previous year's income or previous financial year's income. The tax paid in the assessment year, that is on the income earned by the assessee in the previous financial year. But sometimes in some conditions we have the rule that assessee has to pay the tax on same financial previous year. I repeat, on same financial year income. It is known as tax collection in the same year. TDS or tax deduction at source is also a particular method of collection of the tax from the assessee in the same previous year. Now, what is TDS? TDS means tax deduction at source when an assessee earns any income and the tax deducted at that particular point or place where that income is earned, it is known as tax deduction at source, in short form TDS. Now, it is the liability of the responsible person to deposit this tax deducted amount to the government treasury within the specific date or before the specific date. This tax deposited by the responsible person is treated as the final payment of the tax made by the assessee. So, it is the tax paid by the responsible person from the behalf of the assessee. Some subjects payments are under the TDS net, or you can say TDS rules. In some payments, TDS is compulsory according to income tax provisions or rules. For example, salary, interest on securities, dividends, interest other than securities, casual incomes, payment to contractors, subcontractors, payment of insurance commission, and the payment of rent for the use of the land, building or plant and machine. So, let us start a discussion on these particular payments and their TDS rules. Dear friends, first of all we will take the tax deduction rules, TDS rules on the salary income. Dear friends, it is the liability or responsibility of every employer organization to deduct the tax from the salary income of its employees. But before this deduction, we have to take some points that is very important regarding TDS on salaries. Number one, the tax should be deducted on the estimated income of the employee in the current financial year. Number two, for the calculation of estimated salary income, you have to consider the deduction of standard deduction and also the deduction of professional tax deducted from the employee's salary. For the calculation of employee's income or salary, you have to consider his other source incomes or incomes from other heads and also the deductions from GTI, that is from 80C to 80U. The amount of the tax paid by the employee to the government within a specific date or on the specific date. The rates of the tax deduction will be applicable rates in the same financial year. So, these are the same simple provisions related with the tax deduction from the salary income. Dear friends, our second topic is deduction of tax from the income from interest on securities. It is liability, responsibility of every paying organization to deduct the tax on the interest on securities. This tax is to be deducted before making the payment to the assessee in form of cash, check, draft or deposited into the bank. The prescribed rate of the deduction is 10% and it is 20% if PAN card is not submitted by the assessee to the paying organization. Dear friends, our third subject is payment of dividend and TDS rule on such payment. Dear friends, the payment of dividend by a domestic company or Indian company to its shareholder is exempted from 2004 and 5. It means any type of dividend declared, distributed or paid by Indian company to the shareholder is exempted from assessment year 2004-5. So, there is no TDS rule on such income. But from assessment year 21-22, now the dividend income is taxable in the hands of the shareholder. So, the TDS rule will be applicable from assessment year 2021-22. Dear friends, third topic on the payment of the TDS is interest on any type of deposits, amounts, investments other than the interest on securities. Dear friends, in this case the rate of tax deduction at source will remain same, it is 10% as interest on securities and also 20% if assessee is not able to submit its PAN card to the tax and interest payer. If the amount of fixed deposit interest or deposit interest is rupees 40,000 or more from the bank, then only can be deducted the tax. If the amount of the interest income is more than rupees 50,000 from the bank deposit, then tax can be deducted only. Otherwise, on other deposit there is no limit. Dear friends, fourth topic is casual income. How TDS is made on the casual income? Casual income means incomes based on luck or chance. It will include lottery winning, income from horse racing, income from crossword puzzles or income or prizes from TV game show, etc. It is the responsibility of every paying organization to deduct the tax on casual income, but the tax will be deducted when amount of casual income is more than rupees 10,000. I repeat, it is the limit. Amount of tax can be deducted when the casual income is more than rupees 10,000. The rate applicable in this particular casual income TDS is 30%. Next topic for the payment of TDS is the payment to contractors or subcontractors. Dear friends, it is the responsibility of every government, authority, organization excluding individual and HUF to deduct the tax while they are making payment to any contractor or subcontractor. The rate of the tax applicable if payment is made to an individual and HUF, then the rate of applicable TDS is 1%. If payment is made to a company or partnership firm, then the applicable rate will be 2% instead of 1%. Dear friends, next payment is TDS on the insurance commission. Dear friends, it is responsibility of all life insurance and general insurance company is to deduct the TDS while they are distributing the commission to the agent. It is compulsory for both general and life insurance companies, but the amount of tax will be deducted if the commission in a financial year is rupees 15,000 or more. What will be the rate for this TDS? It is 5% when payment made to non-company organization, any organization, but non-company, the tax rate is applicable tax rate is 5%. When payment is made to commission payment made to any company, then the TDS rate will be 10% instead of 5%. Dear friends, our last topic for TDS subject is payment of rent. Yes, payment of rent of land, building, plant, machine is also subject to TDS. So, it is responsibility of all the paying organization excluding individual and HUF to deduct the tax when they are paying any amount of rent to any particular person or assessee. The amount of tax will be deducted if rental income is rupees 2,40,000 or more in a year. I repeat, this is the limit. No tax will be deducted if rental income is less than rupees 2,40,000. What will be the amount of tax deducted? Rate of the tax deducted? It is 10% if rent is payable for the use of land or building or property. It is 10%. If it is payable for the use of the plant and machine, the rate of the tax will be not 10%, it will be only 2%. Dear friends, this is the end of today's session. In this session, we learn about the concept of TDS, the payment that are subject to TDS and few rules regarding the TDS on salary income, casual income, interest income, dividend income, insurance commission, contractors payment and rent payment. I think now you are aware of various rules of TDS and its deduction process. Thank you very much.